Tales, Never here from Drake Wing Game, and a 7 mounts with the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you another Let's Play episode of Dawn Chorus Lakes Path. So y'all, before we jump into it, just want to let y'all know that our Patreon is now for as little as $5. Y'all can help support the channel, get some awesome rewards like permanent access to our community Discord server and full access to upcoming Not Safe for Work videos, one of which is already up. Anyway else, go ahead and jump right back in. Alarm chain, you are up, and let's go. Alright. But he relaxes and flops down onto me with a giggle, laughing away the last remnants of the tension. Thank you for checking up on me. You're a sweetheart. Silly lion. You know, we were supposed to go to the sauna. Oh, right. Sorry. I thought I'd get over it quickly and get there. I didn't think it hit me this hard. I'm sorry. I think I need a beer first. I'm really in a mood for one. I got something special for the occasion. I asked for something unusual at the store, and they suggested a Belgian beer. I think it was called a lambic. It's fancy as fuck, even as a cork. I don't know. Maybe a sip? Sure, I have it on the sill. Is he okay? I hope, but the sudden rebound looks more like faking a good mood than actually feeling better. I don't think alcohol helps, but if what he needs is a soft reset, then maybe it would do him some good. He comes back with a small bottle, maybe 330 milliliters, snow still clinging to it, and indeed it has a cork instead of a normal bottle cap. Do you have a way to open that? I do! I have a corkscrew in my Swiss knife. Lake sits down at the table with the bottle, jabbing the corkscrew at the cork. I'm not sure if he knows how to use it, but it's entertaining to watch, so I don't stop him. He figures it out finally, the spiraled blade breaking the soft surface with a twisting motion. And soon the cork is out, a fruity wine-like aroma wafting from the open bottle. Are you sure this is beer? Yeah, it's I think it's called a wild ale. I've read that it's brewed with fruits and fermented spontaneously, whatever that means. Do you have glasses, or are we doing it student style? I can fetch us glasses from the cafeteria, but where's the fun in that? Want to try first? No, you go ahead. Lake takes the first sip, putting the bottle back on the table and looks at the ceiling quizzically. Curious, I grabbed the bottle and lifted it to my snout, taking a tasting sip. Is it supposed to taste like this? Did you check the expiration date? I did. I'm afraid this is how it should taste. What do we do with it? Maybe it gets better if you drink more. Or maybe we could pour it down the drain. It sounds reasonable, yes. How much did you pay for it, by the way? 180 kroner? Man, that hurts. Hurts my wallet, yeah, but I wanted something really special for the occasion. The occasion itself is special. We'll do okay without it. I'd feel bad wasting it. I can't do it. Not after I paid so much for it. Sucking cost fallacy, but I'll let him have his fun. He doesn't need a lecture on psychology now. Do you want some more? Nah, I'm good. Okay, then. Lake braces himself before downing the rest of the beer in seconds, grimacing as soon as he finishes. Ah, hell, okay, I regret it. That was the most sour thing I've ever tasted. Honestly, I'm impressed you finished it at all. Want to go somewhere? I don't feel like sitting in a room. What about the sauna? I already went there before coming here. Maybe a walk? Sounds good, too. It would be nice to be outside. Should I message Jorgen or someone, too? Actually, it would be nice to just go with you. Let me put on my shirt and we can go. Cuties. Bunch of cuties. I need to step up my pasta game. I've learned a lot since I started to cook for myself, but I've been making 2 recipes on repeat and I should find something else. I could cook you something when we come back. I can ace roasted red pepper pasta each time. I have my doubts. Why? Remember the first time we met? I know how much one pack yields now. No more accidents. Usually. We could try making something together. That could be fun. Oh, great idea! We could make something extra. There's a lot of stuff I'd like to make, but it's too much effort on my own. Bibimbap, for example. Sure, I'd like that a lot. Lake brushes against my shoulder lightly, but I can't tell if it's on purpose or not. I feel lightheaded. I thought the cool air outside would clear my head, but really the opposite happened. I feel drunk on the night. The scent of pine's intoxicating and overwhelming. Lake is slightly tipsy. I can tell it easily. Not too much, but enough to make him even more talkative than usual, jumping from topic to topic. He sits down at the snow on the side of the path trodden in snow around the guest house, looking up at me. Second, y'all. Water time. Alright. This can's done. Time to move on to the other one. How was your day? My day? We spent most of it together, you know, but I enjoyed it a lot. I sit down next to him, careful not to get snow into my shoes. Oh, I've met Miko at the sauna. You don't know him much, do you? Not really, but you seem like a nice, sensitive person. I bet we'd get along well if we had the time to open up. You two are close friends, right? We used to be. We've known each other since middle school. But now, I don't know. It's awkward between us, that's for sure. He's been acting withdrawn today, too. Oh, what happened? Distance? Distance and time. Me being a jerk, too, but that's a long story. I'd be happy to listen if I could help. I gulp. I never really talked about it with anyone. It feels weird, exposing that part of me. I had a crush on him, and I pushed him away because I feared rejection or worse. I know that's stupid, but that's what kids are. Stupid and dramatic. What about now? Not anymore, no. I don't think so. Weird that feelings can flicker off like that, extinguished by the chill breath of time. Where did it disappear? I remember suddenly. The letter, the safe, the hatch, the cool touch of steel. I wonder if they're still there. Does he know? No, I've been meaning to talk to him and apologize, but I don't really know how to start. I think he's been thinking the same. We both definitely feel something unresolved hanging between us. That's obvious. Carvine, you should definitely talk with him. This trip is the perfect opportunity. I know, I've been meaning to. I was sort of waiting for some sort of acknowledgement from him that he would like to talk about it at all. Maybe it's better to leave it as it is. Don't wait until he mentions it. If he's your friend and you care about him, you have to talk with him openly or you lose him forever. I sigh. I know it's true, but it doesn't make it any easier. But Lake is right. I should do it, even if just out of decency. And I do care about Miko and our friendship. I missed him. I'll do it tomorrow. Or today, if I'll have the chance. Good. How about we go a bit further away from the guest house so that we can see more of the sky? The whole building glows like a giant lantern. Less light would be nice to be able to really appreciate the sky. Sure. We walk into the forest, dense branches hiding the sky. Lake walks ahead, his paw grazing against the trees, brushing snow off their bark. You know, I'd like to get away from here for a while, catch some sun. I miss the sun a lot. I kind of like this weather with all the fog and dankness. All the fog and darkness. All this gloom gets to me sometimes, but I don't hate it. But I wouldn't mind some sunny vacations either. Son, you know, thinking of a trip someplace warm, I'm getting nostalgic for a game I've never played. A cute romance story, set in some seaside town, maybe in Somerset, where it's always sunny and everything is beautiful. Isn't Somerset somewhere in England? I really doubt it's always sunny there. Shh, don't interrupt me or I'll lose focus. He plays a girl that moved there with her parents, fleeing the big city and meet a cast of handsome boys who take you on dates. You can go out with all of them and then settle on one at the end. He takes you on a boat and you sail away, off to some great adventure. Is this the kind of game you play? Maybe. Haven't in a long time. You? You don't like visual novels? I don't remember playing any. Besides, some web dating sims a long time ago. I have a lot I love. I could send you a few good ones sometime. Second, y'all. Water time. Man, to me, there's something almost otherworldly about just the sound of the wind. To me, it's hard to describe. It's like almost like listening to the language of the universe or the language of life itself. It's simple, but it conveys so much. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I find it very relaxing and contemplative. We walk out onto a meadow on the side of the hill, bathed in moonlight. From beneath the trees, the guest house looms, its windows bright like opened eyes, and far behind it, the sea shimmers in the cold glow, like a silver stain undulating. Lake sits down in the snow, facing the guest house. The stars shine above brightly in gaps between the clouds, tiny pebbles in the black river of the cosmos. I'm still in awe of how many stars are visible here. It's too dark today with the clouds for me to see most of them. What do you mean? You don't see well in the dark? I get visual snow on flat-colored backgrounds. Gray is the worst, so the stars disappear in the visual snow. Visual snow. I think I've read about it in our neurophysiology course book. How does yours look? Something like TV static, just not as intense. It's not something very annoying. Besides, I've always had it, so I'm used to it. So if you look at something black, you have an overlay visual noise? What if you close your eyes? Same thing, just less intense. Do you have tinnitus too? I know it's a common comorbidity. Yeah, that's way more annoying. I've had it since I remember, so I never heard silence. But I'm kind of used to it too. I barely remember I have it. Huh, interesting. Kind of sucks, but then there's a lot we can get used to. I sit down next to Lake, and he rests his head on my shoulder with a deep sigh, eyes locked on the guest house. How are you feeling? Shitty as fuck. You thinking of Torolf? A bit. I got the shirt from Torolf, you know. He said it didn't fit him well, and he could barely put it on anyway after he started to hit the gym more. Oh, what are you going to do with it? I like it. I think I'll keep it. It's been mine now for some time. Blake falls silent for a moment, examining the shirt, as if making sure it still feels his. We wanted very different things, but I kept coming to him to feel close to someone. Blake was giving him pleasure and praise. Torolf was giving him a sense of belonging and intimacy. But it couldn't last forever. Blake deserves better. I know it. Yesterday when we cuddled under the shower, I felt closer to you than I ever felt to him. That's when I understood that I had to end whatever that was. I don't want to think of it. It's a closed chapter. I have such bad luck when it comes to love. I placed all my bets wrong. I'm starting to think it's a curse. I'm forever destined to be alone. There's me. I'm here. I'm gonna snuggle the line and tell him that everything will be fine. But I stay silent. I envy Jorgen a lot. Jorgen? Isn't he single? He is, but he's been in a serious relationship. He's been in serious relationships already. I've dated some people, but never got this far with any. One time I got a crush on someone who I thought was single, and then he mentioned his boyfriend after a week. Besides, what I really envy is his courage to be himself. He certainly is bold. What do you have to do? What do you have that you'd like to express? He stutters, his voice breaking into falsetto, going up almost by an octave. Then he looks at me, with anxiety and anticipation in his big lion eyes. I'm non-binary. You mean like... What do you mean, actually? That I don't feel like a guy, but I don't really feel like a girl either. It's not that easy to describe, you know. I'm never sure how I feel about myself, and it fluctuates with time, too. One second, y'all. It is water time. I can define what I am only through negations. I'm not a woman, but I'm definitely not a man. I mean, look at me. Did I ever have dude energy? Yeah, I think that he's more androgynous. He comes across as more androgynous to me, at least. No. Well, you're Lake. That's what's important to me. But how would you like me to refer to you? I like my name. It's ambiguous. I've always felt that lakes have feminine energy. In English, I like they/them pronouns. But I'm not sure if I'm ready to start using them openly. I could use them if you'd like. To be honest, with how ubiquitous they are, I don't think most would notice. But if they did, that's not a big deal either. Not for you, maybe. That also complicates dating. I don't see myself as a guy, and I like guys, but if I dated gays, they'd expect me to be a guy. So I dress like one. But then the version of myself I'm showing to others is different than how I see myself. It's not good either. Lots of people are pan. And as I said, you're Lake, and I like you for who you are, not for your gender. They are really cute when they look at me like that, eyes seeking validation and comfort. So I pull the lion close, both my arms draped around them, and hold them close. Oh, I like how it actually switched. That's cool. Thank you. It's getting cold, isn't it? Mm-hmm. I nod, but I don't get up. Neither of us move, leaning on each other, looking at the moon, bright on the night sky, like a lighthouse lantern leading us to the shore. Oh, shit, okay. I guess that's the end of Lake's path for now. That was a nice little revelation. Okay. We want to thank our patrons for support. It's thanks to them that this project can continue. If you like the game, please consider becoming our patron too. By supporting us, you can get early access to new builds of Dawn Chorus, plus other perks like access to polls and sneak peeks from the upcoming updates. Otherwise, we recommend following us on Instadio to get notified when we release new updates. Also, check out our new... Oh yes, Broken Harbors, yes. Oh yes, I am definitely planning on playing Broken Harbors, at least when it goes public. Thank you, and until next time. Well, actually, I should be able to play Broken Harbors, like, either way. Like, I think it's like, what, $4? I think it's $4. You buy it, you know. It's the same as streaming a game that you buy. You can stream it. You just bought it. Yeah, I'm not, like, streaming people's Patreon content. So yeah, I might actually jump into Broken Harbors very soon. Anyway, y'all, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!